Good late morning, everyone. Andy Carlson here, coming to you with the Sniper Scalping Systems recap session for Tuesday, February 11th. We're going to focus in on crude oil today. It was a market that just had phenomenal percentage winners in regards to our standard sniper signals and our pulse extreme line cross signals. The markets across the board today were exceptional. I actually traded mostly in the DAX today. We ended up with about $800 per contract in gains, trading mostly the DAX. The crude oil trading, while exceptionally accurate and outstanding, was a little bit slower, and the DAX was moving a lot more, so I mostly focused on the DAX. Just shows you the diversity of what's available. You know, I was able to take $800 per contract out of a market that wasn't even what I'm about to show you today. And obviously, had you executed even half of these trades that we're about to look at in crude oil, you would have had an exceptional morning. So we're going to take a look at the majority of the overnight sessions starting at 3 a.m. Eastern. You know, if you started looking at trades at 7 a.m., which is a more reasonable time, you know, for people to be awake and trading, you wouldn't have passed on these first four. They happened between 3 and 7, but all these trades forward occurred since 7 a.m. Okay, so let's just briefly take about 30 seconds to teach you the pulse extreme line cross signal. What causes these arrows to fire, these red arrows, the blue arrows. Okay, we'll teach you that in about 30 seconds. You see this black line down here and this indicator at the bottom, which we call our pulse extreme indicator? First off, this is one of the, if not the most powerful forward-looking predictive analytical tool available in the industry. This tool actually looks at 10 different charts all at the same time over 10 different time frames, boils all that information and data down for us down into this simple to utilize and look at and very visually appealing indicator that helps us make, you know, smart predictive decisions. So back to the pulse extreme line cross arrow signals. Okay, these are auto-generated signal calling arrows. I didn't put these on the chart or done anything with them. The system did it. When this black line crosses over the white gap to the colored area, we get a buy signal. When the black line crosses from the colored area over the white gap to the sell signal, or to the gray area, we get a sell signal. Now it has to get to the second gray line with a down close bar to issue a sell. It's got to get to the second colored line with an up close to issue a buy. We come down, boom, 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 and the black line gets to the first colored line, no signal, and then gets back to the second gray line or lower, so we get a second sell, which is awesome. This was a big win, and now we get a second sell for a nice big win. Excuse me. We do not issue a buy trade here, which is good because it didn't qualify. We get a sell trade, and that was our one loser of the day. That's the only loser that was generated today. We come back to the buy side, nice winning signal. Retest, we get a reset on a possible, you know, we don't issue a sell signal because it didn't get to the second gray line, and then it heads back up to the second colored line or higher with an up close. We issue a buy signal winner. Black line crosses from the colored area over the white gap to the gray area, sell signal. Reset, sell signal again, gorgeous. So we pull the chart forward here, and we just had another live signal fire for another win. We come down here, black line's in the gray area, crosses over the white gap, buy signal, boom, winner, sell signal, crosses over the white gap to the second gray line, sell. That one only had 6 or 7 ticks, so not a ton, not as much as a lot of the other trades, but a winner nonetheless. Back to the buy side, big win. Black line crosses from the colored area over the white gap to the gray area, sell signal, big win. Black line crosses from the gray area over the white gap to the colored area, buy signal, big win. And then this trade just occurred here. Crossed over the from the colored area over the white gap to the gray area, sell signal, nice win. Now what I want you to ask yourself, if you're watching this video from afar, okay, if you've been kind of keeping your eye on our recap series, you got to ask yourself, is this something you think you could anticipate, you know, kind of watch this line and kind of anticipate when it's going to cross over and when these signals might fire? You know, that's the big reason why this is one of the preferred tools and systems that many of our sniper owners like to use. It is only one of many powerful systems and tools, but it's one that quite a few sniper owners like to focus on because it's just really easy to track along and follow. You know, and many of you out there have been at this a long time, worked so hard to be profitable, and you're still struggling at that. Well, you have to ask yourself, is this something you think you could key in on? Excuse me. There's a lot more to it, obviously, than just red arrow, blue arrow, as far as being profitable. But we do have all the pieces of the success puzzle here at the Sniper program inside of our 90 Days to Success program. We take it very seriously. We provide you with a roadmap to success that identifies all the different elements that are necessary for success. So many individuals are out there trying to succeed and they don't even really know what all the pieces of the success puzzle are. So we break that all down for you. And not only that, but we provide you with a step-by-step roadmap that tells you what you should be doing when and tells you when to move on to the next step and so on. And it works. You know, it's not easy necessarily to follow. Some folks like to do their own thing, and it's harder for them to follow along a roadmap. But those that follow it, it works. And we'd love to have you come check out what we're doing here. You can hang out with us in our live room and just kind of watch watch all of these trades happen live. Individuals that hung with us today got to see all this stuff. Every single one of these signals that fired, got to see them all. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 1, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 trades, 20 winners with 1 losing trade. That's pretty phenomenal. Now, does that happen every day? Of course not. But it happened today, and those of you that have been watching the recap series for a while knows that it definitely happens, you know, more often than you might think. This certainly isn't a random event, a random occurrence. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day, and we hope to see you. Have you come hang out with us. You know what? One more thing I want to mention. We are gearing up for our 2014 Spring Las Vegas Seminar. We've never done a Vegas seminar in the spring. We're super excited about it. And if you would like more information on that, we'd love to send that out to you. You can shoot Eric an email, eric@sniperscalping.com or andy@sniperscalping.com. We'd love to tell you what we're doing because it's shaping up to be exceptional. Our late September, October event last year was truly remarkable. I mean, it was an unbelievable event. I've done about 8 or 9 of these, and last fall's event was by far the best. And we're shaped up, guys, to do it again. And I'm not going to say it's going to be better because it was so incredible. But I really do think we can make it just as good, and who knows, maybe even a little bit better. We are doing a couple of unique, we're keeping all the great points and adding a couple of unique, even more powerful points. We're going to have a lot of personal one-on-one time with traders to help them get through their individual issues, along with some just incredible teaching from the front of the room. So a lot of amazing things happening. We'd love to fill you in on that. And we do have some incredible pricing specials going on right now as well. Okay, thanks to everybody. Don't be shy. Get in touch with us, and have a great rest of your day. We hope to see you soon.